Well, fellow DM, it happened, didn't it? Yeah, you've got a session, it's in 10 minutes, and you have like an idea for the encounter, but you don't have a map. So you're gonna need to vamp a little bit while your party starts to whip something up, or our favorite tool right now, we're kind of obsessed with Dungeon Alchemist. It can do kind of a lot. So to give you an example of what it looks like to whip up a map right before a session on a very tight timeline, we are gonna have a little bit of a game. So we're gonna have our DM Isaac, Dr. Osmosis here, read us a quick prompt to get us started, and Sarah and I are going to make a quick map. So here we go.
Well, I'm a desperate DM who has put off making a map until right before today's session. I only have 10 minutes and I need help making a map for a hero. There's just one little twist. Their parents are not dead. Tragic backstories are fun and all, but our hero today breaks the mold. Build me the home of a successful adventurer who has finally settled down. This map will totally not be used for any kind of combat. Nope, definitely no assassins sneaking up to the balcony, or marauding monsters breaking down the large front doors. Good luck.
All right, it's a map off. Ready.
All right, DMs, I have 10 minutes on the clock, starting now.
So what adventurers are you inviting over for tea? Like barbarians? Do they do tea?
I mean, why wouldn't a barbarian do tea? I feel like a barbarian needs some nice chamomile sometimes.
Kind of help relax them a bit.
Yeah, and also, like, you know, you can't be angry all the time. Can't constantly rage. It's exhausting. I already see a lot of stuff that was like populated that I'm just really excited about.
Oh my gosh, the detail of these paintings, if you zoom in, are incredible.
I love that.
Like, what is happening here? What is this guy's story in my painting? I want to know.
5 minutes remaining.
5 minutes? Ah! Okay.
What is this by the bed? Is.
Well, yeah, you're not kidding about the paintings. Those are so pretty.
Aren't they cool?
Yeah. Okay, so my favorite thing to do as a DM when I'm doing a last minute prep that I'm like, oh god, what's the hook here, is to just make something wacky in the map so that the players have something to like latch onto. So I've done that here, and I'm really excited because I would have, in the session, I would let the players just sort of speculate a little bit while I try to come up with something, and sometimes their ideas are better than mine anyway, so. No!
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Okay, so I guess it's time for a tour, right?
Yeah. Tour time.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Sure. Okay. So, starting with the front door, that was kind of a last minute addition. Um, it's a big, nice wood door with a lock thing. It's kind of underwhelming. I didn't do a whole lot, but it leads into a really nice hallway. So I imagine the outside of the building is like kind of nondescript and kind of.
That seems good for like privacy reasons.
Yeah, right?
You wouldn't expect a big adventurer's house here.
It's not ostentatious on the outside, but the inside, it makes up for it. Like, yeah. So the hallway, lovely, nice wood paneling. There's an elk head that I really like. As you walk, you know, you kind of have to like sidestep it because it's so big. And I think that says a lot about it and who lives here. And to the right is a like spare bedroom, and I have it actually auto-populated 4 beds in there, which is perfect, right? So yeah. I did 4 beds. I left those, and then I have a dining room, I think is what this was. And it's got a nice fireplace and like a hutch and stuff. And this is the room that has those paintings that I just thought were so cool.
I'm so obsessed. They're so cool.
And so that's like the living room, I think is what it was. And then another hallway comes off the side, another elk head. It's a big deal.
Okay, big hunters. Big
absolutely. Hunters. Yeah, maybe this was like a ranger or something, and they were like big into hunting. And it goes into the master bedroom, which is gorgeous. I wish this was my bedroom. It's got
absolutely gorgeous.
Big 4-poster bed. It's got like the cool trunk. It's got a cool table. I mean, the furniture is just so cool. All the wood and carvings and everything.
Amazing.
So that is the master. And then if you go back down the hallway, it goes into the kitchen. And I made the kitchen really big.
I'm into that. I think that's great.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, even though it's a formal dining room, like the kitchen is like the gathering place. It's like where everybody hangs out. If they have friends come over, that's like where it is. And it auto-populated 3 pies on one of the tables. 3, not 1, 3.
I think that we know a D&D party that we're in that would really want that, and that may not be enough pies.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like 2 blueberry and like a raspberry or something. I don't know. It's amazing. Good. There's a big wedge of cheese, which is stacked. There's a lantern.
They're so cool. I love the stacking cheese.
And a big keg, which I'm assuming is like ale or something. You know, that's yeah. And then there's a big kettle with something in it. I don't know what's in there. Anyways, and then off of that is like a sitting room, and when it auto-populated, there was like a bush in there, and I thought, you know, this could be like almost like a solarium. Like this could be like all sorts of different plants, right? And so I put like this really cool bench that looks like it's like wood engraved. It looks like it belongs in like a church or museum or something. It's cool. And then I put 2 fruit trees. It looks like a lemon and an orange, and I don't remember seeing these before when I played. So I don't know if this is an update or something.
They have been putting out like tons of updates. Like they've been coming out really regularly and adding a lot of cool new stuff.
So yeah, I put those in there and some bushes and like I don't know, aloe vera plant or something. And there's another elk head in here. Just
critical stuff.
Yeah, another one. And then off of it is like a big pantry with another big keg of ale. This is where that flour was, those sacks of flour that are stacked.
Yes.
So that's in there. And then I also off of the kitchen, there's a hallway, and I put in a little dungeon cell. Because I thought, you know, what if a friend of theirs was like, hey, I am bounty hunting, I need you to hang on to this person, or something. Maybe it's nostalgia. Maybe they don't need the dungeon cell, but they just kind of want it. You know?
Is this the house of Bobby from Supernatural?
Yes!
That's
exactly.
kind of the vibe I'm getting. Is like, we found this thing, could you just throw it in the...
Can you just hang on to this and watch it for a while till we figure out what to do with it? And my person's like, absolutely. Throw them in the cell, grab yourself a piece of pie, you know, maybe go check out my lemon tree, and, you know, call it a day.
I love that. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Can we get like an overview? I want to see like the the
yeah,
layout.
absolutely. Okay, so if I do the top down, which is what your players would see.
Yeah.
For now. It's so cool. There's also a hatch in the kitchen, and remember how you were talking about putting something like weird or peculiar to like grab their attention. So if I was a player and I came in here and I was looking at the kitchen, everything seems on the up and up, but then I see this like hatch door going down, I'd immediately be like, what's that? And then as a DM, I would have to panic and figure out what that is. So that's cool though. I like leaving that.
In the time it took them to like wander through this place, explore the map, they get like, I can say from experience, the players get really excited and they zoom in really tight and they like all the details and everything. In that amount of time, you could have whipped up a tiny little basement room that, and then exported it into Roll20, that they'd be like, what's in this hatch? I'm going to pull the hatch open and you just move them onto the new map.
You know,
I think it works.
I could also say like, this is the entranceway to the dungeon room. You know, play it off like that. Like it's kind of a hidden, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is fun.
I love that.
I really like this.
So cool.
I need to do a final head count of my elk, because I think there's one in the bedroom too. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 3. Just 3.
Still like a lot and great.
It is still a lot. Okay. I want to hear about yours. Describe yours.
Okay, so here we go. So, like yours, we start, here at an unassuming double front door. I like the big round handles on the double door. It feels very, it feels good, and as you kind of step inside, also, can we talk about the rugs for a second? Like, some of the rugs that generated, these patterns and the colors, I mean, they're stunning. They're, so gorgeous. I don't know where the inspiration comes from, but they're truly beautiful.
I didn't get any rugs in mine. Maybe I
really?
Yeah, it didn't give me any. I
ended up with a couple of rooms with rugs, and then I ended up adding one because I was like, I feel like you have a rug at the entry. They're adventures. They're going to be muddy and gross.
Oh, yeah.
So we move in. There's kind of this, weird, love seat just sitting at the front for, no real reason. But the big focal point when you first walk into this, entry room is grand piano kind of in the center of everything. I love the idea that there would be a bard who's like, I can figure this out. I got this. I feel like all bards are like, yeah, let me try this. There's also a harp. So if somebody really wants to flex. I feel like there's the piano and then the harp. So I feel like at any given time you could have a little bit of a a tiny impromptu concert. The real interesting thing, though, in this room, though, as we pan past the piano, is that there are a cluster of 3 grandfather clocks on the back wall. What's funny is that they're ever so slightly out of sync, and I think that really adds to the effect here. Maybe
it's time zones,
Ooh.
Different parts of Faerun, different time zones.
I love that.
Because at this level, they can portal. That they can, travel, maybe between planes. And so maybe they want to go visit a friend and they're like, oh, it's 2 a.m. Maybe I should wait. That kind of thing.
I also, we're slowly just kind of panning through paintings here, but I did add my very favorite painting because this is one that if the players could see in 3D and they got all the way in tight to see this painting, they'd be like, what's going on here? It is a young woman with light hair. She's got she's kind of looking just sort of neutrally out of the frame, and she's got this huge cluster of flowers that are either growing from or positioned on her arm, and then just a skeletal hand on the other side. What? And I am obsessed with this. I just think it's so cool. What's the story? Is this the person who owns the manor? Maybe she's the person who runs this place, or maybe she's a relative or a long lost lover. And I just feel like there are some adventure hooks out of just this one painting. I'm obsessed. Okay, so we'll move a little further in. Further into this kind of entry room, we see, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more grandfather clocks. Again, all ever so slightly out of sync in the swaying of the pendulum. And I love it because you would walk in and be like, huh, 3 clocks. Kind of weird. And then you like come around this big corner and there are a bunch more. And it's very like, uh-oh, what's going on here?
Oh yeah, that would grab your player's attention for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's just the first room. If we do like a hard pivot around the corner, there's this like really like rich looking study. I really love the way this generated. I didn't change, I think I added 1 big painting, but I really didn't change much at all in here. The detailing is gorgeous. The like default desk that it generated has this like leather top and the like gold rivets kind of holding it down. Like it looks very like, attention to detail is really what they do best here with these little models. It's got like a big microscope on it, although the microscope is facing the wrong way. There we go. Now you can see it. You'd have to get up, but you can't see it from the chair, but like at least it's pointing the right direction.
It's so easy.
Case.
It's so easy to flip things. Like on this. I have my door the wrong way and I just like, oh, 1 click. Oh, there we go. That's better.
Yeah, so cool.
It is cool.
I really enjoy, there's this big mirror, another grandfather clock, of course, in the study. There's a big mirror in the study, and I really, the reflective, it's obviously not perfect, but the way it reflects the room in a way that really works. It looks so real. Like, I just think it's amazing. Let me get that out of the way here. Okay, and then we can move a little further. We've got a great hall, which it populated with a whole bunch of pillars. It did a couple things. A whole bunch of pillars, the same painting a couple of times, and several suits of armor, because this is a huge room. Like, this is a gigantic, like, this could be its own whole battlefield. It's just, like, so many tiles. Like, it would take a couple of actions to move across the room, unless you're a monk, and then it's just one. And a big spiral staircase in the center. And it's just, like, what is happening in this massive room? Like, what's going on here? Why does it exist? It's so, and, you know, a couple of big animal heads, like you mentioned in yours. Although not as prominently featured as the clocks. Something that I did that I was really excited about in this place was I made the hallways first, just to see what it would come up with. So not everything connects to the hallway, but we have these like winding passageways that are like behind the walls. And it would be pretty feasible to say that like on a high enough perception check, a player could find them, and find these like hidden passageways that moves throughout the house. And I just love that idea. I see now that my dining room generated without a table, and I'm not against it. That's fine. And then we've got our little pantry, which, what is this connected to? It connected to the living room. And then there's a little kitchen, dining room, living room. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the cellar here. And then this is the pantry with their little cheese and their little stacked crates. Also, did your pantry end up generating with, I didn't see as you were going through, like the shelves on the like little shelving unit with all the like bread and everything on it?
I didn't get any bread, but I got a whole bunch of pots of, I think they're honey or something.
Oh, these guys. Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't get any bread, but I did get the shelf, which was cool.
The shelf is cool.
I got like this little fridge thing that's got cheese in it, I think. Like, I don't know what this is.
Oh, like a cheese fridge. Okay.
I think
like
it is.
An ice box?
Yeah. Something medieval that people would keep cheese in. It's kind of fun.
I like it. Yeah. Continuing my strange hallway trend, this strange hallway off the main room goes around the corner to what appears to be a wooden imp in the hallway. I love that though. I'm here for it. There's a lavatory, and then the hallway continues on and goes to nothing, but does overlook this little internal garden. This little like kind of, there's this little U-shaped area of the house, and there's a little kind of garden in between, so you can overlook the garden on one side, and you can go around and go into the garden from the other. So unnecessary, but like you were talking about with the solarium, like I just love the idea of there being like some like plant life. Then the hallway continues and spirals around, leading to nothing but a large potted plant. So that's kind of cool. Just this room. No, there it is. It has a door. At the very back of the manor here, I put a couple of these like really oddly shaped rooms. Like this one has this like weird little single wide hallway of storage. I put these rooms from the Alchemist laboratory. So it's a laboratory and then a dissection room side by side. And I just felt like that was what this lady with the skeletal hand. I feel like she's got like some hobbies on the side, and that's maybe how she ended up with the skeletal hand in the first place.
That's
right?
The story. Okay, I was like, how are you going to explain that? Because you know a player is going to be like, wait, what's this?
They're going to swing in and be like, that table has drainage for human blood. And you're like, well, humanoid, but yeah.
And so as the NPC, you have to like somehow talk that over about the
doctor. The shackles are for the doctor stuff.
I study. This is medicine, so I can help people.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. A little further in, this like winding hallway that goes to nowhere does finally lead to the master bedroom, which populated with 2 beds. And I added this like, I don't know, another one of these like tables from the study, and it's like a writing desk with like it's got the little like wood thing to prop a book up. And I like mortar and pestle, which like sure, why not?
Yeah.
Except it's huge. Is that what it actually is? Maybe if I shrink it down, I can say it's a mortar and pestle. There. Will this stack on top? Oh, it does. Love that. Cool. Love that for us. Another big rug. I can't believe you didn't get any rugs.
I didn't. None. Not a single one.
Maybe my rooms are too big? Maybe they're too big. I don't even know what this room is. I don't remember what I generated. It's big and empty. In the center of this rug, and you can see the reflection of the rug in the mirror. And if the players came in here, it'd be like, it's the ballroom. Or it's a dining room with no table. It's been removed. And the very back, next to the master bedroom, is a little, like, washroom, a little bathroom, like a literal bathroom. Yeah, so if I zoom out to kind of what the players will see, and there we go, get our little top-down view. This is a cool, like, sort of winding, twisting mansion that I think is going to be a lot of fun to explore. A little, like, dungeon crawl kind of moment as they try to, like, wind through everything. And half of it doesn't connect, which I think is great. Like, in this case, because I gave it weird hallways and I didn't want them to connect. So I think it's great.
How long do you think it'd take for players to explore this whole place?
This would take forever, because it'd be like, which door?
A whole session. Like, if it was dark, if you had limited vision. You can change the time of day. You can make it nighttime.
I forgot about that. Oh my
gosh, this is so cool with the candles.
Wait. Nighttime?
I want to live here. Oh my gosh, this is so fun.
Cute. Okay, hold on. I want to export this again now. Now that it's nighttime. Export 10-minute map. Night. There we go. And we'll do this in real time here, where I'm going to drop this into Roll20. I have to make sure that, so I'm on the map layer. I've made I just did a new scene in Roll20. I haven't adjusted anything. I just clicked right into it. I think it's still labeled like unknown. 10-minute map night. I'm dragging it onto the map layer. It is a high resolution image, so it might take a second to upload. Let me even add. Cool. Well, it looks like the party is logging on to our Discord right now, so we should probably hop into the session. Let's roll.
Sounds good.
Thanks for playing this map challenge with me.
Yeah.
This was great.
This is
I can't
really
wait
fun.
to see these.
Yeah.
In the session.
Yeah. This was a lot of fun. I really liked doing this challenge. Maybe there's like other challenges that people think that we should try, as far as like DM prep in a hurry. Comment below if you want to see us try something else and moderately succeed at it.
Let us know if you want us to try your challenge and, like, do okay, I guess.